Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of today. Please use these readings to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Welcome everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly joining us for the first time. I'm so grateful. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with loving messages. What is it that you need us to know today? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. I have love. Beautiful. Look at this big heart right in the center of her chest. You know, just this feeling of I'm filled with love. I'm surrounded with love. I have a lot of love to give. I'm ready to love again, they're saying. So love, of course. We want that. I have impeccability. Okay. And this kind of book that's half open in this very old library. So I want to say timing for some reason, you know, impeccable timing, you know, like there's a sense of history and time and the element of time. So I just want to say it could be divine timing, you know, just kind of coming in at this impeccable, you know, energy of time. But right now, that's how that's coming in. And then I have focus. I don't want to lose focus on, they're saying myself, of course. I don't want to lose focus on what it is that I want for my own future, my higher self, my future self. So I have some big choices to make, Spirit saying, and when those choices are put in front of me, I want to know exactly kind of what I'm getting into is how I feel. I have embracing. Beautiful. I'm going to embrace what it is that Spirit puts in front of me. I feel like I'm ready to, I like this word, just I'm ready to embrace love, right? I'm ready to embrace this divine love and something about this impeccable timing, like what are the chances of, I'm going to go to this window of opportunity that we both have to have. I feel like maybe that's what's going on. Like the timing is just a little bit surreal, maybe, or just perfect timing. And then I'm going to embrace this divine love. So that is beautiful energy to start. Let's see what your cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us today? I have a Judgment. I have a Chariot. I have a Wheel of Fortune. Impeccable timing. I am feeling that. And I have an Ace of Swords. I feel like you have somebody who is coming into your energy that isn't afraid to say what they have to say, isn't afraid to say, I want to move things forward. I want to be with you even. I want to spend my days with you, my nights with you. I think you're the one. So I don't feel like this person is holding back. I feel like you do make good choices. You will make a good choice. That little window of time and opportunity comes in with that Wheel of Fortune, whether you say it's fate, destiny, divine timing. But it does remind us that there's always this chance. It's always that good fortune that can come into us, and that windmill is spinning and that wind is spinning and things are happening all around us. So I'm going to use the word change as well, because it was, when I said spinning the wheel, it was almost like I need the wind to change in order to do that. So I do feel like, you know, change and a shift in energy, a change in the wind, you know, something like that, change of season. They're saying, I have a High Priestess. Isn't she beautiful? I love her veil. I love her veil. So is this high priestess moving towards an altar? Is this high priestess want to be a bride? Is they're going to make you a bride is what they're saying. Somebody's going to be a bride, you know. How about this person makes you a bride? You know, it's as simple as that. Something that for those of you that would love that, you know, you'd love to meet somebody and you really would like to be married one day. I have a 3 of Wands. I feel like, where's my ace? You've got somebody who is not afraid of this new beginning. Look at the little chick in the egg. And they're saying, okay, it's new. We've hatched this, but hey, we're out of the shell. It's out of the box. We can't put toothpaste back in the toothpaste tube, right? So I feel like this person talks about a future. This person talks about, I don't want to hold back, but I absolutely am seeing a future with you. I am absolutely wanting to talk about a future with you. I can't imagine my life without you. So you've got somebody who is not afraid, which is really refreshing today. Maybe we recognize each other as soulmates with the 6 of Cups, but this is what you've always wanted. If you've always wanted to settle down, if you've always wanted a soulmate to share your life with, they're saying a best friend. You always saw yourself living a certain way. I'd like to have a family. I'd like to have a single family home. I'd like to have a fenced in backyard for my dog. You know, whatever it is that you always saw yourself living that kind of a life. Those are the dreams that do come true. You are 100% ready to start a new journey. You are ready to find somebody who sees immediately in you that you are someone that they want to move forward with. You are someone that they want to see where this goes. They're showing me the red flags in this kind of, pattern here. And I'm asking Spirit, like, should I be looking for red flags? Like that kind of jumped out at me. And I would say be aware of the red flags. I don't feel like this is the person who's going to give you a whole bunch of red flags. But of course, like anything else, before you are fully, invested in anybody, it's beware of the red flags. Be smart, look for the red flags. And, just kind of acknowledge them if they're there. Don't ignore them, Spirit's saying. So we want to make sure that we are well aware of what we're getting into and making some good choices. So, but yeah, those flags, we all want to see. We don't want to see the red flags. We want the green flags. I have a soul awakening. Thank you, Spirit. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. Your soul is awakening. I always say that when two people are falling in love, I do feel like it's an awakening, a spiritual awakening. I feel that it's so simple, but everything is exaggerated. Everything looks beautiful. Everything looks new again. Everything, you see things differently. The sky is bluer, the grass is greener. You notice things that you've never noticed before. And I feel like you're both feeling it. I feel that this is a very spiritual connection, they're saying. So it's somebody who, I don't know if they necessarily walk around and say, I'm a spiritual, person. Like, I think that it's just the way they live their life. They're connected to nature, or they have kindness in their heart. They try to do the right thing. They're close to their family. So I just feel like they kind of live a very spiritual life. They believe in the universe. They want to save the universe. There's a sense of believing in the environment, things like that. Rejuvenate yourself, know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself, and you have full permission to rest and to say no. So maybe after a period of rest, this person comes in, it's a sense of after you've healed, You've done the work, something like that. You, Spirit has this divine love coming in. So if you're going through that soul awakening, rejuvenating right now, healing process, then maybe right around the corner is what it is that they have for you. You're one of a kind. I love this. From the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You understand starlight, animal voices, and all things magical. I like the all things magical, this sense of, I feel like my soul is awakening to this love. I feel like it's a spiritual connection. I do feel like it's magical. I do feel like it's, they're saying make believe. Maybe you feel like it's make believe. Maybe there's a part of you that says, you know, am I going to wake up one day and this is somehow going to all go away? No, this is your turn to be in love and your turn to enjoy these types of feelings. We all get our turn. Spirit, please share with me. I have a clock. It's perfect timing. There you go. It's your turn. You know, it's divine timing. Stands the test of time. This past, present, and future all coming into alignment to be at the right place to meet your person. You know, that little window of time that we have, that you're available, they're available, and that it just all works out. That if I, you know, had been last week, no, but this week, yes, you know, crazy. I have the number 20, Milky Way, networking, marketing, in the spotlight, social media, connecting somehow. Maybe they're saying fame, internet. Maybe this person has a big following. Maybe this person has some kind of social media presence. Maybe you do. Maybe that's part of how you connected. So that could be a clue for some of you. I have the number 33 and I have bellows, fueling the fire. Okay, sparks, passion, getting this thing going. So I feel like this person definitely wants to get this going. I don't feel like they're going to hold back. I think once we get that flame going, I think it's just going to, you know, kind of grow into a big bonfire. I have the number 35, teacups, calming energy, traditions, okay, hospitality, a social connection, comforting, cup of tea. You're like a warm cup of tea. You know, somebody who make me a cup of tea and it's very welcoming. And how about I feel at home with you? You know, just something simple like that. Sometimes that's all it takes is I just feel, you know, I feel good in your presence. I want to be in your presence. You know, I'm enjoying being with you. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us today? I have a 4 of Wands. This person is thinking about a future. Look at this. I like the bridge. I mean, he's hanging out. There's my little bonfire. Okay, we just talked about the bonfire. He's hanging out under the bridge. It's almost like he feels safe and secure. You know, maybe we've crossed over that bridge, or this person has crossed over that bridge and already knows what they want. I have a Page of Swords. I want to get to know you. I also like the bird, the little bird in the nest, this feeling of nesting, this feeling of kind of creating. Maybe we have a child with this person, a nest, and create a home with this person. But I want to get to know you. I'm curious. I'm excited about you. I have a 9 of Pentacles. And I have a Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel emotional security. I feel at home with you is definitely key. I do feel this emotional security. I feel like I have it all. You know, you could be somebody that the only missing piece of the puzzle in your life right now is a partner. You've got a good job. You've got a nice house. You've got friends, family. You take care of yourself. You're in a pretty good mind space. So the only thing that would make you feel better about your life is having this emotional security coming in, this love kind of coming into your life. So I do feel like I always see the aces as a gift. It's God handing you this love. So you are bottom of the deck. I have an Empress and I have an Emperor. I will definitely take those. So they're saying you're strong, but you're strong together, that you probably are better together. You probably as a team work well together. Not that you can't do it on your own. It's like anything else. It's easier, you know, 4 hands are easier than 2. So it's a sense of they said maybe because I'm seeing this kind of ram person. You're stronger together. There was a sense of we make a great team. We can get things done in this lifetime. We can achieve the goals that we both want to achieve. That it all feels good. It really does. Spirit, can I have some timeline cards just to see what we have for time around this connection? I have it's in progress now. I love it. I love that feeling. I have next month. Not bad. I'll take that as well. Next new moon. Okay. And let's get one more of these. And I have within 6 months. Okay. That's not that far away. We could know where we are with somebody. We could meet them today, and 6 months from now, we know that I'm not going anywhere. This is the person I truly want to be with. Spirit, what are some of their feelings? What is it that you need us to walk away with? Future feelings or somebody I'm thinking of today? Where are we headed? Whoa. Okay, hold on. I see you in my dreams. Is this real? Yeah, a little bit of all things magical, right? And you start to question, you know, is this even real? I still have trust issues. Help me to heal. I've been working on that. That's something that I need to know, that I can trust you, that you're loyal. You have to earn my trust. I can't get enough of you. I'm definitely thinking about you. And I want to spend more and more time with you, Spirit saying. I wish for someone just like you. So there's the sense of you're exactly what I have been looking for, and that perfect timing kind of coming in and bringing us this person. Bottom of the deck, I have I'm thinking of you right now, and I will stay by your side. One more. I'm destined to be together. Let's look at all these. So yeah, I'm thinking, so somebody could be thinking of you while you're thinking of them. That usually happens. And sometimes you get off the reading and you are listening to the reading and thinking about them, and the person calls and texts you while you're listening to these types of readings. And you're like, that's crazy. They just text me. We're destined to be together. I love that. I loved this overall feeling of just embracing this divine love, that when it arrives, I'm just going to wrap my arms around it, and I'm just going to be so grateful for it. So let's thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank Spirit today for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMammelin.psychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel, for some additional love readings. And I'll put those links in the description. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed your love reading today. We'll see you all again real soon.